on, guys, share another video. Today, guys, we'll be back going through my new Scareclaw live twin deck profile. I played against this deck. I was trying to find, I could have swore I saved a clip or something like that, but I guess I didn't, so I had to go back and really build this deck from scratch. I played someone on Omega with it, and I loved the build. It was so crazy playing against it, which is what inspired me to. Maybe they'll end up watching the video and commenting their thoughts and or deck profile down below just to see how theirs is. But I tried to do the best I could to make it consistent and interesting. And I'll go over, I'll upload the video tomorrow, guys, go through and break down how to play the deck. This one is a little bit more confusing, maybe, per se, than some of the others. With that being said, we'll go ahead and dive in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll post the replays tomorrow and explain how the play the deck in tomorrow's video. This way you can actually see the deck being played. So make sure you check that out if you're confused on how to play the deck, if you're interested in playing it. So we're playing 3 of the Lalils. For this one, basically, it's just an extender, right? So you can just bring out, one of these guys from the deck, especially someone with her effect. Same thing with Skill. Use her effect to bring out this one or the Frost. Bring Frost out. And Frost is basically just an extender from him too, right? If you already have one of the level 2s and you have her in hand, special summon her to field. And then when she's in the graveyard, your opponent happens to draw a card, right? You can send her to draw a card as well if they pull like a card from deck to hand. So that's kind of what we're playing for that package, guys. And you guys can mix this up, like I said. So far, this is the only video I've seen like this on YouTube, so it's surprising. This is actually our first deck profile I've ever posted. There's not already one on YouTube. I looked just to see if I could get any ideas or see what anyone's kind of playing the deck as. So I was really hoping the other person that built this deck, what originally inspired me to build mine, will see the video. So we're playing 3 passwords, so you can pull any of your, essentially any of your spell cards. So depending on how you can go full combo with this deck, which I'll go over, like I said, in the video tomorrow morning. Really, Home and the Sunny Snitch allows you to do that. So really, that's why you're playing 3 of these, is to help really go into either one of these, whichever you need for combo. If you didn't already get, one of the main 2, right? If you didn't get the blue or red for, for turn, essentially. So that's really what that's for. Is just really to help make the deck consistent. So really, you see them more often. That's essentially what those guys are for. So that's our package for that. So then we have the standard. Our standard Scareclaw package, guys. So we have just the 3 of everything. Right, so we have our 3 Rich Heart, so we got him, right? So if there's 3 cards in defense total, you'll draw a card, and also as a quarter's main effect would be to add a spell or trap card as well. So that's good. Astro for multi-attacks, Balloon for piercing, and then the Acro for the extra 300 attack for Rich Heart for every card in defense. That's the same. You're going to play 3 copies of all of them. Same as normal, no changes. We are running 2 Parallel Exceed because this is a very heavy link deck, even more so than normal. So we are running 2 Parallel Exceeds to help go into some plays and make some consistencies, things like that. One thing too to help bring the deck together to make sure it's working through whichever version you draw into. So you can try and get both that, because really what you want to end on, and I'll go, like I said, go to tomorrow too, you really want to end on with both parts, your live twin stuff and your Scareclaw, right? Primarily you want Tryhard in the extra monster zones and one of the other link monsters, down below him, essentially. So that's what Link into the V-Rains helps out do. So that's really good, really good card in this deck. So we're running 3 of them to help make the deck consistent. Same as normal, 3 of the field spell guys, so we can, add a Scareclaw from deck to hand. If they have 3 cards still in defense, we can pop a card. This part I did change up. So for once, I am running 2 Arrival and 1 Straddle. With this version, to me, it made sense because I didn't want to cut any of the live twin cards to add the other Arrival, so I had to take it out. I mean, if you wanted to add it in and play 41 cards or something like that, but I really didn't want to play it. It's got really too many spell cards as it is in the deck, so I really, try to do the best I could to limit what we could as far as spell-wise, but I feel like all the spells in here are needed for the deck. There may be a few cards you could cut, depending on how you want to play the live twin package. Some of them could be potentially cut. 3 Dark Ruler no more, right, because we need something for board breakers. 2 triple Tactics Talons, same as normal, guys. And we got a good Duster, because as we all know, I hate back row. The video that I'll show guys, I went through and played a few meta decks. I actually played a mirror match with, well, I said mirror match per se, but it was versus live twin Sprite. So that was funny. So I played live twin Sprite and won that. So you guys will see that replay tomorrow. And then also I'll include the video how to play, in that same video, how to play the deck. So you have the evil twin Skill, 2 of them, and then 2 of the twin Lalil. basically however you pronounce her name. So basically what you want these for is basically the draw and the pop and the revival. And you're also using the one, for some reason I'll do it so you guys can see her name is hardcore messed up. But Trouble Sunny, basically you just want to play one of her. In case you do get her out, more than likely, I got her out a few times, so it's rare that I get her out. Usually I just stick with them on the board and just try out's already enough for the game. So it's rare that you go into her unless maybe you get her out going first. You get Tryhard and her. I've done that a few times, so that can happen, but it's not, it's not as often, but definitely possible. So then you have your Scareclaw package. The standard as usual, right? It's always 3 of the Light Hearts like we've talked about in previous videos, 3 of the Tryhards. Pull the spell from the field spell deck to hand. And then also Tryhard, right, is your card you're going to main use to OTK. We're playing 3 of them because you have to play at 3. Alright, and then rest of these, some of these are some new ones. When I say new ones, but you guys have seen me use some of them a little more recently in some videos I've posted. So we've got the Armorage, IP, Root Enforcer help makes the deck very consistent, especially going for the parallel exceed plays, because it's so easy to go into him. Sometimes it's hard to go into IP, but you have the materials on board to go into Enforcer. So that's what he's meant for, is just consistency plays, and really meant for your parallel exceed consistently plays. And we're running Unicorn as well, especially since we're running into the V-Rains. You can go use this to go into the Unicorn or into any of, whether it be the Light Heart or any of the links for the Live Twins. So really that the end of the V-Rains helps balance out the deck. Whatever you need, is IP, is it Unicorn, is it Light Heart, maybe you're going even for Tryhard, or any of the, or one of these 2, right? So that's really why I'm playing the 3 like I mentioned before, because it really does help balance out the deck, guys. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Make sure you guys, I think I forgot to mention earlier, I still have the sale going on my store for 10% off. I appreciate everyone that's ordered. I've had a few of you guys pick up some things. I really do appreciate it. I truly do. All the money that goes from that really just goes back into the channel, or me buying more stuff for the, the store to put online to sell. But I appreciate you guys' love and support. If you guys have any questions or anything else you would like to see, remember we'll continue to post more Scareclaw videos this week. But that'll do it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.